I would say we're lucky we're not 0-3. But, every game is different. But all I know is we need to protect the football and we need to take it away. For instance, Carolina was the only NFL team coming into this game to not force a turnover. And they got 3 against the Saints. So, Christian, their first 2 games, they had 0 takeaways. They end up having 3 today. So it's just the same song and dance. And I tell you what, you can look at the big throws by Jameis and all that. And I said this, and it was really a combination of Sean Payton and Drew Brees. I said, you really won't, but I guess mainly leaning on Drew Brees. You won't appreciate a quarterback like Drew Brees till he ain't there no more. And then you have to, we got to go on. We got to move on. The patch is not always greener on the other side. The grass is not always greener. You better watch what you wish for. Now, I'm not saying Drew wasn't ready to give up the ghost considering where he was at with his arm, but I'm just looking at decision-making and what it takes. It's just too many times in the game that Jameis looks confused to me. Like, for instance, if you look into the left and a guy's coming scot-free in your face off the corner, you have to know, no one's going to block him. He's not just going to trip and fall down. The ball has to come out. It's like, but he wasn't even aware of that. Just those little things like that would occur, which was occurring. The one thing we have still, again, when we were amongst the best on offense, we still can't convert on third down. Christian, we ended up being 5 of 13, 38%. We were 25th in the NFL coming in, Who Dat Nation. But our defense has played outstanding overall on third down because they were only 29%, 4 of 14. So really both offenses not getting it done on third down coming into the game, and both offenses not getting it down coming out, getting it done coming out of the game. I mean, were you impressed with Baker Mayfield? I didn't. That was really the first time I'd say I watched the whole game Baker Mayfield. I didn't look at anything to write home about. Now, they had the lead, so, once they had the lead, they were able to set the tone in the run game. That's why they ended up with 31 rushing attempts and 4.7-yard average. We only had 22 rushing attempts. So Baker Mayfield wasn't even 50%. If you look at it, he was sacked 3 times. Now Christian McCaffrey's a different cat. If you look at him, and they finally did it, because only did this 2 times in the series where he ran for over 100 yards, ended up having, 115 yards total from scrimmage, 108 rushing. But you cannot afford, if we would get this, we've done this in the past. If you get a scoop and score, you should win the game. You get like a punt, especially in the NFL, a punt return for a touchdown, a pick six, a scoop and score, what happened with the Alvin. Normally teams in the NFL, when it's so close, whoever did that is going to come out on top. So we cannot afford to let that come about. Again, looking at, we're not good enough to have any field goals missed. We need Will Lutz to be perfect. And it looks like the right guard got run over on the block field goal attempt. So that's something they're going to have to address. Looking at, I guess, Christian, you could say like a game ball as far as production. And, he's been targeted a whole lot. Chris Olave has been targeted now 26 times the last 2 games. I thought he was more consistent this game. Had 9 receptions, 147 yards, 16.5-yard average. Look at Traquan. Getting an opportunity to play, but I don't know. He banged his head. Looks like he maybe had a concussion. But 4 catches, 105 yards. But looking at Jameis, just too hot and cold. And what I mean by that, when he's cold, he's cold. And when he's hot, he's pretty hot. On one drive, he went 7-7. We were losing 13-0. He went 7-7. All of a sudden, he drives the team down the field. We go, Chris, we go 10 plays, 89 yards, in basically about 3.5 minutes. So I guess you couldn't get hotter than that as far as driving the team down. But way too many ups and downs. I see a lot of confusion out there, that not being on the same page. And I don't know, maybe this day and age you don't chew nobody's behind out, but you don't see like Dennis Allen, I guess, taking the approach we all pros, and so they have to know what they do. But do I see a fire being lit? letting the Saints behind. I mean, there's no. To me, it's like, oh well, we just can't do that, and just kind of ho hum.
Looks like there's not a lot of accountability on the sideline in the game.
Yeah, the accountability and almost the approach. And I don't know, you're paying these guys so much money now. It's either my way or the highway. You're going to get it done, or we're going to have someone else in there. It just seems a lot of that going on at times. And are our great players playing great? You know what I'm talking about?
Where's Cam Jordan? Where's Tyrann Mathieu?
Yeah, no, Honey Badger in that long play, him and P.J. Williams, they both missed the tackle. On the long pass play. And that was a guy who just came over from Jacksonville, Chenault. He was like a second-round draft pick, if I can recall. I want to say it was in 2020. I had written that down in my notes. It was, a guy that's really not a household name. Yeah, he was second-round draft pick by the Jags in 2020, 3 years guy from Colorado. He just got him in a trade, and he burned us on a 67-yard touchdown. And I don't know. Right now, looking at the safety position, to me, way more consistency. Now, Marcus May didn't play today, but way more consistency with Marcus Williams and Malcolm Jenkins than we're getting the safety play, whether it be P.J. Williams or Marcus May with Tyrann Mathieu. It just ain't happening. I'm not hating on nobody, but it's just not happening as far as we're not taking away the ball. Again, Christian, look, we finally got more than one sack. Double D, Demario Davis had a sack, Cam had a sack, but you're not calling out their names as much. Looking at Grandison and J.T. Grady, each had half a sack, but you don't see us like, Christian, you know how many interceptions we have after 3 games? 0. We have not intercepted the ball. It just seems by chance we'd have had an interception by now, and we only had 3 fumble recoveries coming into the game. So I don't think we recovered a fumble. When I look at it today, no, fumbles lost, yes. We did lose one. Yeah, Alvin Kamara with the scoop and score. So that's why we -6 for the season. And you're not going to win. Now, you might. I like our fight. Like Coach Allen would say, how we played hard at the end. Man, the bottom line is you got to win. None of this. I read this be like disoriented, and not as disciplined, and we'd win versus we playing hard, we're real disciplined, we don't win. No, you got to win. This is a bottom line business. It's production business. That's the NFL, and that's what we have to do. And it's going to be a tough task at hand to come and win in England against the Vikings. They came back against Detroit, so they're going to be playing with confidence. But Christian, I said this I'm going to leave it with this. I said this in the pregame, that this was a must-win. You think we're winning the NFC South right now? I'd say hell no. Hell no. Oh, okay. Because when
you're 1 and 2 in your division.
Okay, we're 1 and 2 in the division. That's not, no matter the season 1 and 2. I'm not saying we still going to be playoffs, wild card, and all that. So I'm still going to be optimistic. But as far as winning the division, okay, we're 1 and 2. Think about when we've been NFC South champs. I didn't do enough research on this. We might have now and then been 4 and 2, but it's more like you 5 and 1. Well, we can't be 5 and 1 because we're already 1 and 2. So when you look at to actually say to win the NFC South, it's got to interesting to see how the season's going to unfold. But you got to take care of within your division, your business, because how the games count. Now we'd have to got to beat Carolina, got to beat Tampa Bay, and then obviously we would have swept the Atlanta even to get it 4 and 2. But that's why this is a disheartening loss. I really thought, Christian, now it's not that it's all chicken, the sky's falling, whatever. Because I thought we could be 2 and 1 right now, but not 1 and 2.